Tendawili, tendawili ilikuwa ni yako, sasa nimenyakua ni yangu. Kwa hivyo sasa wewe toka. Mimi ni nani?
Now the politicians,
tendawili,
Gen Z, register as voters so that you can vote. But do you know if today people were to vote, President William Ruto would win election very early today? And did you realize that there is no one else at the moment that meets this?
Tunataka tuweke mpaka, tuone kijana kama atapiga mzee angushe chini. Mr. Speaker, ile timu ambayo imeunda ODM ya wazee ndio imechangia Raila Odinga akalizwa election ya hii nchi. Wakina Junet. Pressure kwa Raila mpaka wamefanya Raila amekufa mapema. Tena anawekea huyu mzee pressure. Mzee hata kuongea hawezi ongea mzuri. Hali anainua mkono huko nyuma. Inua mkono.
Did you know?
Sisi tumesema kama vijana ya kwamba hii nchi hatutaendelea kuongozwa na wazee. Enough is enough.
Did Raila really want to become the president? Because like this is what is still being said. Raila really want to be the president. Okay. Did you know that Raila Amolo Odinga never wanted to be the president of the Republic of Kenya? Did you know? Raila Amolo Odinga built a system parallel to the system. That's number one reason why Raila Amolo Odinga never wanted to be the president. Number two is that Raila is one person who could be sworn in parallel to the elected president as people's president, and no one will take any action. No jail, no whatever, no nothing. See, that's the second reason why Raila never wanted to be the president. Raila liked what he used to do. Okay, many people say that he never wanted any responsibility. But me, I ask myself this question. Is it about responsibility, or is it about what I can do that actually gives me what I want in return? You see, a lot of things are illusions. That's what people don't understand. You expect somebody to do something in a way he or she doesn't expect it to get done. Raila never wanted to be the president. But now that ODM is with us here, and now that they are saying that the millennials there are the people who led ODM into the crisis that it is right now. But my question is, are the youths, okay, we are tired of these aged people in leadership. We are tired of aged people in leadership. Now, as young people, we want to come up We want to get ourselves leaders who are young. Is that the change we want? I mean, even if that young person gets into presidency right now, as we purport, right now we get a young person into the presidency, sorry. Do you think it's gonna bring us the change that we are looking for? No. No. Why? Because we have the people who are behind the scene. And these people behind the scene, we don't even know them. No one has got any idea, any normal sight of a local mwananchi can't see. A few will see beyond the president. I mean beyond the leaders or beyond the politicians. A few will figure out the cards that are being played beyond the presidency, beyond the said leaders, beyond our politicians. But if you are seeing in front here where maybe 90% plus people are seeing, then it's difficult for you to realize that having a young leader is not the solution. Now, what should we do? I don't know. I don't know what we should do. But what I know, even if we organized ourselves as youths, Gen Z, okay, we've been voting for decades and we haven't changed nothing. But you know, as it is said, for the people who cannot see beyond what it is, that you know, go register as a voter, which is good. Participate in voting, which is good. If only this way was legit, then perhaps we could have been closer to that. Anyways, Gen Z, let's register as voters. Because if we register as voters, we expect something. If we don't, we expect nothing. So let's register as voters and let's vote.